What's going on, everybody? 2Bob29 back in the lounge. And again, make sure to kick back, relax, and grab some snacks. Let's get this show on the road. We got a Prize Wall Eval today. It is the Brawlin Bonfire Prize Wall. It is for, what is it? Slayomi, I think is what it is. Naomi Slayomi. It's her weekend induction event. And it's Zombies Month. It is week 4 of the 5-week Zombies MLC Flash Feud weekend, and we got a prize wall that a lot of players are not too happy about. And I kind of understand why, but I also kind of don't. So it's a double-edged sword. The tippy-top items on this wall, like the JBL Gold gear, the Mommy's gear, the Jey Uso Yeet gear, really good stuff. But you gotta essentially get Naomi or spend, or do both for that matter. I haven't done my tours, but you could tell I'm at 31 prize wall down here. So yeah, the item quality here is solid if you don't have these things. But I also understand why it's not very appealing, right? Anyway, let's just get into it. So we got Zombie Sammy here, which for 35 isn't horrible. He's still pretty solid. Zombie Bianca, her day has come and gone. The zombies really aren't going to be that great unless you manage to get hype for them. That's kind of just how the game is working now, right? It's essentially, going 6-star gold and getting some hype. So unless you plan on getting a whole lot of zombie hype loot coins, you're most likely not going to get very far with any of them. The gears that we have on display today are pretty solid stuff. So we got Yeet's gear for the gem damage. We got Mommy's gear for the MP. You got JBL's Hall of Fame gold gear for, I think it's the MP, or I can't even remember what the other boost is, but one of them's MP. I know that much. Maybe gem damage, I think is the second one. Gunther's gear here for the multi-gem increase, I'm pretty sure. This is his recent gear. Trickster Austin, not the striker. You could tell by the background. This is the purple Austin gear for his black gem damage. And then, Sammy's gear, whatever. But solid gear selection here for these 5. I don't like the price tag that they have for Gunther's gear. I kind of wish that one was around Sammy's gear price tag. Or maybe like in between somewhere. But 50's crazy. If you had to pick between Trickster Austin and Gunther, you absolutely go Trickster Austin without a shadow of a doubt. Solid gears. Mommy's on top, still arguably the best female in the game, if not easily top 3. Hall of Fame JBL, arguably best Hall of Famer in the game. Yeet, super, super OP for Titan mode. A lot of these characters are really, really good. R-Truth's gear is here. This is more of a collector's piece. I would get this if I didn't have it. I do have it, so I'm not worried about it. Gear chips, which at this point are essentially very quickly becoming useless again. Just because you probably have already bought all the gears that you want with gear chips up to this point. And the list is not growing. It's not like they're adding more gears available for gear chips. And even if they did, I don't know that anybody is even aware if they have or haven't. This isn't like something that people just decide, yeah, I'm going to go and check all the characters in the game that might have gears that were unavailable and see if I can use gear chips for them now. It's just, I don't know. This was done very weirdly to me. Then we got a couple of skill plates. We got the Sheriff's Badge, which is way too overpriced. It's a yellow rumble, but you have to break 15 red gems. It's dumb. And then you actually have a purple rumble. So, shout out to the purple rumble being here. I will probably get that if I manage to get enough, which I think I should after all my tours and stuff and post-reset fiasco and all that stuff. I don't know. But anyway, you also have straps out here. Gem damage, move damage, which is a little weird. So Naomi is gem, Alexa is gem, Alexa is move, Penta is gem and move, and then Braun is gem and gem. So I don't know why Alexa and Penta both got move damage ones, but all the others got gem damage only. But yeah, there's 150 straps here. Like always, I'm not huge on these because it's for that character, and unless you're going to always use that character, it falls off and your value on the strap just goes to nothing once you stop using that character, or it forces you to use that character, and then the game gets pretty boring after a while. So all of these zombies are modern characters, so essentially, depending on what character you're looking at, it's just modern with that class. So like Naomi is modern Trickster, Alexa is modern Powerhouse, Penta is modern Showboat. You probably have those combos anyway and can use those straps anyway for a whole bunch more people. So not really huge on those. Shards are good. Axe Shards, still overpriced to me. He's good, not great, but his shards are there. Stephanie is here. They just had a full-on event week for her. So if you're close to her, you can possibly recruit her with shards there. She's very good, up in the top 3, top 5 striker female conversation because of how strong striker female is. Again, always comes down to hype. Ray Phoenix, super good with multiple movesets. You might have a whole lot of hype for him, so maybe it's worth getting him. I use him as frequently as I can. Trickster Austin, he's my go-to for Trickster Titan Day. So I love using him. Punk, my go-to for PG nowadays. Io's really good, again, but she gets reversed by everything. The MP gain, the traps, and the multi-gems just ruins her if she fights a reversal. Even more shards down here. Zombie Punk and Zombie Knight at the start of the month, you could have got them from the prize wall. If you didn't, here are shard counts for them. Obviously both very good. Again, always revolves around the hype. Same for these two down here. There's zombies that are going to revolve around the hype. Becky, I just hate Becky. I can't get around it. She was required for feud, and I was stoked that I got some fodder opponents that I could fight with using her, because I did not want to use Becky for any portion of the feud whatsoever. Orton's really good. He's solid for like certain Stip Tour days and all that stuff, but he's really the coach for generating purple gems. Hall of Fame JBL, like I had just mentioned earlier, arguably best Hall of Famer in the game. Love using him whenever I can. And Kofi's not bad, like not great, right? He's got an okay hot tag where he destroys the top row without moving the pin bar, so you can, kind of work with Woods pretty well on that, or anybody else that has Snowfalls pretty well on that, but Kofi himself is not, like, very strong as a standalone, but he's okay. Woods, on the other hand, kind of crazy to me. So 17 for 215 of Kofi, 11 for 275 of Woods. I love Xavier Woods in this game. He's my go-to for Acrobat Day on Titan Takeover. I mop the floor with that Titan every single time. And hype for him was not too hard to get during his month. Super strong. Zombie Usos, again, it falls under the zombies thing, right? Same as Zombie Liv. They're good. You probably have better at that class and era combination. So modern Showboat and modern Powerhouse for male and female respectively. You probably have something better. And again, if you don't, you need hype for these characters for them to carry value moving forward. Penta is insane, especially with both of his gears. He's way too strong to me, in my opinion. But I'm not going to complain about it. I love the way that he works and the way that he operates and the way that you can do stupid damage with him in every game mode possible. I would suggest trying to get Penta ASAP on your account. I'm sure that some of you have probably seen some of my videos with him before, and if not, I will try to work on making more of them, but he is insane. Jade Cargill, still very good. I just don't like how clicky she is. In terms of like, I gotta put down a 7x5, then I gotta put down a bunch of yellow gems, then I gotta gain MP, then I gotta put down a 7x5 again, then I gotta make a whole bunch of 4 matches. It's just a long process to just get to the same outcome as, someone like Mommy's on top, where it's like, I hit the move, I won. It's pretty night and day. But that being said, I still eclipsed 180 million on turn 1 with Jade for her CSS this weekend, so she's still capable of doing it. Again, it all revolves around hype. Sammy I haven't tried out with the hype because I don't have any for him, so I don't know how good he is or how bad he is, and I don't think he's bad. I think the game has just kind of gone by him. Zombie Ray, Zombie Cody, again, they're both good, they're both powerhouses, they're both strong, they're both zombies. right? It comes down to if you got hype for them or not. That's really all there is to it. Straps, 100% gem, 100% move. Those are not worth it when the 150s exist. So if these were 150s, I would tell you not a horrible shot to just kind of roll a random one, but 100s, not worth it. Tokens are cleanup stuff. Moment coins, tokens, coins, and strap parts. All this is cleanup crew stuff. You already know the deal. So yeah, I mean, look, for someone like me, I will probably be getting this purple rumble plate if I can afford it. If I can't, I will be going to the Gunther gear because those are the things that I don't have. If I didn't have the Trickster Austin gear, I wouldn't even consider the Gunther gear. I would take the Trickster Austin gear. If I got way up here on the super side of Prize Wall, obviously Yeet gear is the way to go. Both of these are fantastic if you're going to use any of these characters. Trickster Austin gear, tippy top notch. I would tell you to take any of those things before the rumble plate. If you don't have those gears, if you do and you don't have a rumble plate, obviously take the rumble plate. These straps are dookie. Don't bother. Shard wise, I don't know if there's a priority list. I would probably tell you top 3 on this wall of shards to take would be Penta. For me, Woods. I really like Woods. And then, man, anybody here, anybody in this 4 set, maybe 5 set if you want to include Punk, anybody in this 5 set of characters that you don't have, I guess you can get rid of Axe. All right, yeah, anybody in this 4 set. Phoenix, Stephanie, Punk, Austin, right? Those 4 right there. You can make an argument for any of them to be in your top 3 also. And look, if you're super close to them, right, they're really, really good characters. There's nothing wrong with that. So that might help with some shard priority. And then the rest of this stuff is cleanup crew stuff, right? So that's going to be it for the Brawlin Bonfire Slayomi Weekend Prize Wall review, eval, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, look, that's going to be it for this one. So until next time, y'all, have a good one.